Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. I'm going to see if my pausing during events technique is strong enough to defeat the crashing problem, and we can get us to the end of the run. So again, our goal is we're going to try to get to 76.5 million population. That's our goal. We're currently number 6 in population here. Looks like we're being outclassed. Oh! Estrela de Pereira has passed? Or is that the election? No, he didn't pass away. Just someone else got the head of the rural folk got the presidency. Joao Osorio. Cool, but Estrela Pereira is still leading up the trade unions. Cool, excellent. So he is a demagogue and imposing. This gives reduced infamy decay, which is interesting. Not great, to be honest. And demagogue is nice. That's reduced our authority a little bit. I don't need to worry about that, though. Standard of living is still... We were pushing 20 for a bit, but it ticked back down when I increased taxes. Still, we're very high on the standard of living scale. We're very first, outclassing all the other great powers by at least a little bit. So we're at 19.4 standard of living. France is at 12.3, very low, but they did just have a civil war, so there's probably a lot of devastation in here. Britain is at 15.9, which is very serviceable. Spain at 14.8. Austria is at 15. Prussia is at 18.9. They're our nearest rival, basically. Scandinavia 18.1, and Russia, of course, at 10.7. United States is at 15 even. Wow. Louis Hallowell, I feel like he's been president forever. Did they stop having democracy? No. They've got a movement trying to make them... Ooh, oil and para. Wonderful. Encourage this trend because oil is the future. They've got a movement trying to get votes for everyone that's been around a long time. They do have votes for women, but only the wealthiest of women, which is interesting. They're trying not to do that because that's going to make the industrialists big mad. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll intervene to turn America into a more democratic republic. I've got a free government reform. Nothing I do is going to really increase the legitimacy of the government, so I'm just going to kind of leave it for now. We're not currently building anything, so let's take a quick look at what the economy needs. We built up a huge supply of coal in the last episode, and that has actually really improved things. We can export coal to Austria, and I just put it in there, and now I don't even remember. It's fine. Alright, how's the hardwood, softwood situation? Hardwood is still a little expensive, but not much. Groceries are a little expensive. But they're running up against a liquor issue. Can I export any liquor? I can export liquor to Austria. Wonderful. So we'll keep that going. Wait, I got distracted. I gotta be able to export dyes, right? Yeah, to Austria. Austria, is your economy goofed? You've got all of the Ottoman Empire and Romania in your market. Romania, you're in a customs union with Austria, but you're not... Oh, that's really interesting. What about Serbia? Serbia is in a customs union with Russia. Can't say as I feel like that's a great idea, but that's your thing. And then Ottoman Empire is in the Austrian market, and they've got a defensive pact together. So that's very interesting. Or no, they've got a defensive pact with Russia. Oh, look at that. Austria, the Ottoman Empire, and Russia are all friends again. I say again. Not again. They're all friends. They're chilling today. Eastern Europe has gotten relaxed. Communist East Indies versus the Netherlands. That's interesting. And Austria began embargoing Prussia. And the total separation movement has broken up. Finally. Oh, because this guy's a... They're led by an ethno-nationalist now. So that's fun. Anyway, that's not helping me determine what I need to do with our economy. I should build more ports. That's what I need. I need more frickin' outflow capacity. I've only got 10, I've only got 1,000 convoys in the pot. Where have I got labor available? Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. Antioquia. This is red. That's a bug I've seen before that tends to happen when you get really late on in the game. I don't want to get myself too deep in ports. Just because they are a drain on the economy. A little short on steel mills, although we are exporting quite a bit. So let's go ahead and build some of those. There's a lot of them getting built right now. Oh, I should do a railway pass. I bet there are places that need more railways. Baixo Paraguay could definitely use some. We'll put 1 in Minas Gerais. We'll put 3 in La Paz. 1 in Antioquia, 2 in Sao Paulo. 3 in Mato Grosso. 2 in Amazonas. 1 in Jujuy and Goiás. 1 in Tucumán. 2 in Santa Cruz. And we'll do 1 in Alto Paraguay, 2 in Chaco. And then we'll take all the places that only have 1 railway and just go ahead and increase them to 2 so that we're not worrying about it. And that'll be nice. I mean, I won't have to worry that much about individual states. Any other shortages? Miranda and Ecuador both have transportation shortages, and there's Lomax, Oregon, the Armada Nacional. We need a few more. Actually, let's go ahead and reduce the number of monitors. That was a thing I was going to do forever ago that I did not. Well, now we're over on number of capital ships. We'll reduce the number of dreadnoughts. How smart is that? Navy management 10 a billion. Boom, got him. Bureaucracy could be higher. I'm going to flip over one more of these buildings, not because I'm actually genuinely concerned, but just that, like, I want to have enough space to flex, because I'm still building up trade routes. Like, our trade routes are not... That's right. Our trade routes are not as strong as they could be. And I would like to have strong trade routes, because strong trade is very important. But to be able to do that, I need to be able to have as many convoys and as much bureaucracy as it takes to maintain those trade routes. Can-do attitude. Soldiers are complaining they have no way to open their canned food. Spend some money to develop a way. 86,000, or they'll figure it out. I'm going to say they'll figure it out. The armed forces are very loyal to the government at this point. Everyone's loyal at this stage because we have an enormously high standard of living. And when you're running a democratic republic with an enormous rad bonus, it's very easy to just get a huge loyal population. This population, I have over half my people are loyalists at this stage, which is absolutely absurd. This is achievable through communism as well, without doing a fully maxed out guaranteed liberties and fully maxed out dedicated law enforcement. Although you typically do dedicated law enforcement. This is achievable through communism, through fully collectivizing the economy, which makes the standard of living absolutely bananas high. But if you're not going to do communism, the only way to get there is through having really, really good guaranteed liberties. Realistically, I could probably go to protected speech at this point. I don't need to suppress anybody. Let's do it. We're almost done. No, I don't want to. I don't want to worry about that. I'm really getting end of game malaise a bit. And truth be told, this is definitely going to be... Ooh, chemical warfare. Excellent. This is definitely going to be the last run, although that doesn't mean we're not going to do freaking chemical warfare. And flamethrowers. Flammenwerfers. Let's do it. It's going to make wars cost more money. Hey, there's international exchange standards. That's going to give us a big bonus from minting. We're getting so much cash from minting. Yeah, there it is. We're getting so much cash from minting just due to the size of our economy. We have the #1 sized economy in the world. We've actually surpassed Great Britain and Austria at this stage. I didn't realize Austria had such a huge economy. Although partially that's probably because it's got the Ottoman Empire and Romania in its customs union, so it's using them as kind of captive markets, which makes a certain degree of sense. That's kind of how you operate a big economy in the late game in Victoria 3 if you want to do what you want to do. I'm still maxed out on innovation. Yes, I am. All right, beautiful. Compression ignition is almost there. We'll start working on society tax. I got multilateral alliances spreading to us. That could be nice. But I do kind of want corporate governance because this will give me more companies. Yes. That'll give me more companies. And then none of this other stuff feels super important. So after that, I think we'll do dough rollers. Dough rollers are fun. Everyone likes rolling dough. I did do automatic glass blowing, right? I'm not making that up? Yes, I did. Wonderful. Right, automated bakery. That's the... See, this one only takes tools, and that's the thing that's a little baffling to me. Peasant revolt in Honduras. I basically don't even need to worry about that. First Brazilian Reserve Army, go and deal with this, please. I don't need to worry about what's going on in Hanover either. Yeah, population is still going up. We've eclipsed many countries. We're never going to be able to, no matter how long this run goes, we're not going to be able to get past Russia, Great Britain, the British Raj, or Great Qing, but we will get past, we could get past the United States if I went a lot longer, but I don't necessarily need to. The United States has absolutely absurd economic growth. The Statue of Liberty gives a 20% migration attraction. I think that's across the entire United States. Although I could be wrong. Let's actually take a look. Yeah. It's getting that 25%. So it says 25%, but it's not really. Just in there. I don't want to dissolve our obligation. I want to have an obligation. Another thing going on in Bremen. Don't need it. Something going on in Italy. Communist revolt in Italy. Well, that's bananas. It's split down the middle, too. Oh, that's wild. The entire heel has gone communist. If you give me a pile of cash, I'll help you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Can I resist my desire to be a mess here at the end of the run? To just be a mess. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm gonna exercise some self-restraint. I'm going to be an adult. I'm going to be a fully grown cat. I'm going to get up to the population I'm going to get to, and then I'm going to let it go, because by George, I can't have this. I can't have all this nonsense in my life. I want so bad to take over Italy and turn them into a protectorate. You have no idea how strong my desire to have an Italian protectorate is. Oh my goodness. What is Italy? Italy is a universal suffrage monarchy. versus Communist Italy, which is a universal suffrage council republic, with banned industry. That's bananas. Silviano Mallet. Another council republic guy. She's got pretty decent support here. Interesting. Again, not that I need to. Don't want to send the country spiraling off into a revolutionary situation. Right here at the end of the game. Spitting fire completed. Excellent. And chemical warfare as well. The Dragon of the Trenches. Although a situational weapon, the flamethrower is proving effective in the Honduran Peasant Revolt versus Brazil War as support in close-range trench warfare. We humans may lord our mastery of fire over the lesser creatures, but there is no starker reminder of how much of a fearful animal still lives in man's heart than seeing fire fill the ditch he's hiding in. Few die from the flames, many die trying to escape them. It's to strike fear into the hearts of our enemies, 10% morale damage, or it should be deployed where it can efficiently flush out soldiers, 10% kill rate. Wow, both of these are bananas. I'm going to go with morale damage. Morale damage lets you win battles. Winning battles lets you win wars. Death rate just damages economies. War crimes. Enrique Santos' use of mustard gas against the civilian population of Honduras has branded him a war criminal. There are widespread calls to institute laws outlining acceptable conduct in warfare. Great mustard-colored blisters, blind eyes, all sticky and stuck together, always fighting for breath with voices of mere whisper, saying that their throats are closing and they know they will choke. All's fair in love and war. Honduras gets -4 standard of living and 20% mortality. Enrique Santos gets war criminal, a trait that gives him minus popularity and 10% kill rate. Jesus. Enrique Santos. I think he's got to be tried for his crimes. This is like... Using mustard gas on civilians is like so much. Prohibition of war crimes, minus 10% kill rate. It is what it is. I'm not going to get into another war. So, 2nd Brazilian Reserve Army is out of org, because that was its only general. Let's go with this guy. He's a vanguardist and an opium addict. He'll be fine. And we will set this army to defend front for the moment, while it sorts out... Oh, never mind. It doesn't need to do that, because I just won a battle that took over the country. So I'm going to put him back on attack, because... And we'll give this army another leader. Let's see. This guy is a tactful woodland combat expert social democrat. He's a good guy to have running an armed force. Armada Nacional needs another leader. Let's see. This guy's convoy raider and tactful. And a market liberal. This guy's a land reformer and a cocaine addict. Let's do it. Regnum cocainum. Prussia is trying to steal Thessaly from the Ottoman Empire. Interesting. Prussia, what would you give me? Austria sides with the Ottomans. No one's shocked by that. I'm doing it. I said I wasn't going to be a mess. I'm going to become a mess. I'm going to get Portugal. We're going to get Portugal in our empire, friends. Heck yes. Mobilize the troops. Oh my goodness. This is incredibly silly. We're going to do it. Alright, 1st Brazilian Army is going on the main front. 1st Brazilian Reserve Army is going on this small front here. 4th Brazilian Army is going on a secondary front. And 2nd Brazilian Reserve Army and 3rd Brazilian Army will stay in Brazil for now. And we're going to deploy the 2nd Brazilian Fleet and the Armada Nacional to here to get things ready. Alright, Great Britain sides with Prussia. Oh, gosh, I wish I could add a war goal here. But I can't. So, instead, we'll put these armies on our front with Great Britain. We'll put our fleets over here. What did they sway Great Britain with? A call ally. Well, that's not shocking. It does not appear that Great Britain is sending any of its forces over here, so I might be able to get away with sending an army to Europe. We'll see, though. This is costing us a pile of cash, so we'll go to middle taxes. Okay, here we go. They are sending some forces, so maybe we'll put 3rd Brazilian Army here just to make sure that, again, just to just clear this this front out and make sure that nothing goes buck wild over there. And then we'll send forces to Europe afterward. Looks like our small army is actually not going to be needed on that front, so we'll send it to the... I am wrong. Yes, there is a significant force over there. First comparison here is looking incredible, but obviously the enemy army isn't here yet, so... we'll see how things go. We have a shortage of tanks. That is not good. Our army runs on tanks. So we're going to need to build up really a lot of war machine industries. Where do we have labor available? We have labor available in Rio de Janeiro. We have labor available in... there's always labor... there's none in Baixo Paraguay. Oh, that's pretty rough. 3 in La Paz. 5 in Antioquia. We'll do 5 L's in Baixo Paraguay. We can. There's almost always people looking for jobs there. We'll do 5 L's in Patagonia. That'll be a nice shot in the arm for that area economically. How many unemployed pops do we have? Not a lot. We got some labor in Para, so we'll build there as well. All right, that should be it. That should be all the tanks we need. Tanks for the memories. Westphalia Rhineland front is not defended. And there's compression ignition. There's the Honduran Peasant Revolt. Prussia wants to sway us to their side. No thank you. If this goes bad because of this revolution in Portugal, I am going to be pissed. My goodness. There are a whole lot of British armies over here. Man, I didn't think that was going to be the main front in this war, but it looks like it is. Maybe some of them are Prussian. Well, Great Britain, why are you rivaling me? But if it's got to be, it's got to be. Why are you rivaling me? I'm right. To arms. We got some guys raiding raiding convoys. We got some guys fighting. We are losing that battle there. We're winning this one here. Winning this one. Winning this one. Winning this big one. And winning this one. So overall, I think we're doing well. Force comparisons are looking solid. I'm not going to raise any conscripts because I don't have any labor available for this. Sadly, that's going to really goof up our trade routes, but that's all right. Wenceslao de Oliveira has retired, and João Pinto, a land reformer, is heading up the intelligentsia, which means hopefully they'll leave Brazilian integralist action at the next time there's an election. And hopefully our tank shortage will be dealt with pretty soon, and that'll make our force comparison here look better, because right now... Can I import tanks from anywhere? No. No one else is producing tanks. Actually, let's try to get it from this interface and just see... No, no one else is producing them. I'm the only one who makes tanks in the world at this stage. We are winning a naval battle here. Very good. Battles are looking solid. So hopefully this force comparison will be getting better pretty soon. Again, this battle is going the enemy's way, but this is not the biggest battle over here. This one is. And if we can get them completely defeated... Hey, it worked. Beautiful. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. First Brazilian army is going to go to the main front. It is already on its way there. Second Brazilian army, or third Brazilian army, rather, is going to do the same. And then... Fourth Brazilian army is going to... is still in this battle here, I think. Second Brazilian Reserve Army is going to stay in here. Second Brazilian Fleet needs a new leader. A Master Bureaucrat. As Commander, reduce supply route cost. That seems very good. Then 4th Brazilian Army, because it's still fighting in a battle over here, can't have its orders changed, but I may send it back, or I may not. We're losing convoys to the coast of St. Helena. Again, this battle, once it finishes, will free up that army. We're going to see. Actually, let's go ahead and put the Armada Nacional here. You're going a long way away for an army that's... Alright, there's Art Silk. That's still in a fight in northern Brazil. Oh my gosh, the enemy's retreating. This is really goofing with my plan here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the Armada Nacional to do a naval invasion of Portugal with the 3rd Brazilian Army. That's going to pop off in 2 weeks. The 2nd Brazilian Fleet will also go here. I think here's where we're going to be. And we're going to try to land. We're going to try to land and get control of Portugal so that we can get Portugal into our glorious empire. Excellent. We're winning battles over here, so that should be good. Getting Prussia partially occupied. Excellent. We did it, friends. I'm really glad the secondary front is sorted out. This battle's still going headlong into things because even though the battle indicator is already here, the British are in a panicked retreat. So they're losing capable troops here at a rapid rate. We've got 3 battalions still fighting. We're outnumbered 5-1. Oil in Santa Cruz. Beautiful. And we got a rubber rush. Say this place seems to be the most effective as well. Hold on. Do we have fleets error handling? We have fleets error handling. Alright, well that's fine. We're fighting a British fleet in the Bay of Biscay in order to do our naval invasion. How's it going? You getting him? You getting him, Miguel Labatut? You win in that battle? You're still outnumbered 5-1, but the enemy has been in a panicked retreat forever. How's the naval invasion going? Wait. Gosh darn it. That's not the naval invasion I wanted. They're invading me. In Rio de Janeiro. Well, happily, the 2nd Brazilian Reserve Army is here to handle things. I'm going to raise some conscript heavy tank battalions. I'm just going to kind of put them wherever because, boy howdy, do I not have a better idea. 37, that should be fine. A surprise maneuver. You've been chasing those 800 guys a long time, Labatut. Let's see if he can pull it out. Let's see if he can squeeze a victory out of this. As predicted, America's in a rebellion. I think we are actually going to lose, despite the enemy having been in a panicked retreat for, 3 months. Because there's only 20 of us. Yeah, alright. Well, it is what it is. The British have 1 victory here. But we got a main front that's doing pretty tolerably. We got 2 armies over here. If I could just defeat this British fleet, I could get this going. Okay, so here's the enemy fleet showing up. And we are hiring our mechanized infantry and heavy tanks. I'm going to throw more mechanized infantry conscripts into this army. I just want to make sure we don't completely outrun our ability to function here. Tanks are expensive, but they are no longer in shortage. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. And the private sector is building up a whole mess of war machine industries as well. So that should be done in short order. They only have 53 battalions here, so I'm not actually worried. So, first comparison here at the main front is not looking great. I really want to be able to win here, but I fear it might be impossible. Despite our overwhelming superiority in technology and potentially other stuff. Again, we are winning battles against these fleets, but I think it might just not be possible for us to disrupt these fleets as fast as needed in order to actually do a naval invasion here. Yeah, because we just keep getting into more battles. Well, no, I mean, these battles are going really fast, except for this one. This one's getting itself sorted. But maybe they'll be done after this? I don't know. I might need to cancel this naval invasion, but if I don't cancel this naval invasion, I'll be able to... I may not be able to win this thing, and I need to win this thing. Okay, hold on. Dang, Fascist USA is going buck wild over here. But they are losing. We're winning in the land battle here. Feeling pretty confident about that overall. It's interesting. Prussia has war support protection because of the whole Portugal thing. Does Ottoman Empire have war support protection? Yes, they do. Does Austria have war support protection? They do not. So probably what's going to happen is if we can't get at least a chunk of Portugal, which it's seeming, again, might be a little bit non-viable, because, again, it just seems like there are too many individual small fleets here for us to be able to knock them all down. We might need to just kind of abandon this. With that having been said, how is our target population 78 million now? Hold on, we didn't add any more territory. What's up with this? It's okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. If this goes up one more time, though, I'm gonna let it be and just let it be over, because this run has gone on quite a long time. See, I think the issue is that this formation here consists of a bunch of small fleets that can't be defeated en masse. And because naval battles take a certain amount of time, just by nature, it's not possible to defeat all of these fleets in... You see, they keep sending a new fleet in and stopping things up. And I think that's just the whole sort of structure of it that's making it impossible. They've also landed in the south here, which I'm going to need to handle because that's going to cost... Oh my goodness, we're really low on manpower here. Yeah, I think Austria is going to be forced to bail out of this war. Alright, we've got Portugal, which means Prussia no longer has war support protection. This is excellent. The Ottomans are losing war support slightly faster, but our troops are here now. Okay, Austria bailed out of the war, so that probably means... No, don't go to Rio de Janeiro! Oh, you jerks. You jerks! Ottoman Empire does not have war support protection right now. So this thing is going to kind of go until it's gone. What's Great Britain's situation? Great Britain has 6 war support and is losing 3 per whatever. So if Great Britain bails out, we do have a shot at winning this thing. I'm going to leave these fleets here in the Bay of Biscay to make sure that no one can get the 3rd Brazilian army out of Portugal. Actually, in fact... I want to keep them defending that area. I know that's ridiculous, but I've gotta. It's the only way it's going to work. This I can't believe. This is unreasonable. I can't believe that army got error handled all the way back to Rio de Janeiro when it's my biggest army and well, it is what it is. Evacuations are a rough time. It's about to get here, but a much larger British army is going to get here as well. That having been said, how is Portugal only losing a tiny amount of war support every month? They're fully occupied. They only have 20... Oh my goodness. It's because of this revolution. That's what's happening. I've been hoisted by my own petard here. Alright, I'm going to rely on the fleets to defend this area and see if I can push back this way and try to get the British out of the Ottoman Empire. And if not, we're just going to have to accept that this war is a no-go. Well, Britain is pretty low right now. If Ottoman Empire bails, then I think Britain might bail and I might still be able to get Portugal. I am winning some battles here, but my armies are very, very low on strength at this point. Okay, Great Britain has bailed. Excellent. So this means Ottoman Empire has war support protection again. Wonderful. But so does Prussia. I am going to station the 3rd Brazilian Army in Portugal, because I think I might still be able to get what I need to get from that. And you know what? Well, another Hell on Earth event. The perpetrators will pay for their crimes. Do I want to... This episode has also gone really, really long. It's the middle of 1945, and I need to put a pin in it. Again, our target population is 78 million. We're nearly there. But we'll see how this war goes. I've been trying to get Portugal into my empire for a bit. Radical Portugal does not have any battalions, so I think if... I don't know that Prussia can win that war. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. But anyway, there's been a lot of chicanery, so we'll see kind of how things play out in the next episode. For now, I've had fun. I hope you've had fun. And I'll see you on the other side.